What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. Another video, another update. Yeah, remember in the last one, I had an issue with about 6 holes on this thing, 5 holes. 2 on one side and 3 on the other. This is what I did, and this came from Mike BBQ. Appreciate this, Mike. I don't know what I was thinking. I forgot all about filling the holes and redoing them, but this is what I did to fill the holes up. I took some of that wood glue that I glued everything together with, mixed it with some dust from the router, and mixed it, stuck it in the holes, packed it down in there as good as I could, and then smoothed it off. It looked pretty good. A couple of them I didn't go quite as far in as I thought I did, like that one and that one right there. But for the most part, it should be enough to drill another hole in and see if I can get these inserts in. But yeah, appreciate that, Mike. I filled them back in. I didn't even know, like I said, I don't know what I was thinking. I forgot I could do that. So yeah, I took some wood glue and some router dust, like I said, mixed it together, packed it in the holes, let it dry overnight, and this is what I got. So now I'm going to try to re-drill these holes and see what we got. All right, holes are tapped. I drilled them out, put the inserts in. Did they work? Well, boom. Yes, sir. All of them are in, lined up, screwed in all the way down. Nice and flush. At least this side right here. I still gotta check that side. And what I had to do on the speaker actually is, well, I'll show you when I take it out. But yeah, they fit. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, Mike BBQ. Y'all check him out. He'll be at Ford Takeover. Y'all holla at him. And tell him you saw his idea on here about these, or about redoing the holes and stuff. Well, let's get that other speaker in the other side. Let's see if it fits. And hopefully it does too. Now, what I was saying about the holes on the actual speaker itself. Yeah, I had to countersink them a little bit to get these screws to fit. And because I need these screws to fit, is because I have this to go on top of it. That's the actual, I guess, little cover that goes over the speaker, and with any other screw or anything it would not fit. I had to get the countersink ones. So that's how that's going to look eventually. But for now, let's see if we can get all of these screws into these holes. And I think I might have an issue with, this one, because as I was drilling it out, I did feel it felt like it slid a little bit because of the, I guess, the different materials between the repaired hole and the actual MDF, but let's see. All right, did the other hole line up like it's supposed to? Like the one that I was just showing you, did it line up? I got the speaker dropped in there, everything. Let's check it out. Yep, that one lined up. That's the one I thought I was gonna have a problem with, but all the screws are in. So if it did shift, it didn't shift enough to where it was throwing it off. Or maybe that was just me thinking that it slid. But yeah, sitting flush, everything. Bam, bam, got them both in. Once again, appreciate that, Mike BBQ. I'll definitely holler at you at Ford Takeover when we get there. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, as you can see, I went ahead and painted the inside parts that you possibly would see black But I am gonna wrap this thing though in some vinyl and some possible carpet of some sort. But I got the top on it, just secured it. I saved you from the boring parts of me putting the top on. It wasn't no biggie. Yeah, got the top on, of course. Yeah, I'm probably gonna paint, do a light coat on the outside. And yeah, I did kind of try to seal around the top up there as best I could on the inside. Yes, I'm gonna go back inside and paint that also, just so it'll kind of halfway match. But yeah, I wanted to paint it black just in case there might be some spots on there that might be exposed and that you can see when everything is on there. But as far as I know, everything's gonna be covered up. Only thing you'll be able to see is the speakers, what I wrapped this center portion right here with, and of course I'm gonna have the outside panel on there where it'll cover everything up. It's gonna look kind of neat. But that's what I got going on with this thing so far. I got my my terminals coming tomorrow. They'll be here tomorrow. I'll put those in just a few minutes. Well, of course when I get them in, it's all gonna be a few minutes. But I'm gonna put those things in, and then the box itself is gonna be done. Then I gotta get over there and do the rack, amp rack. But yeah, that'll wrap this up, at least the actual building of the box when I get those terminals in. We're getting ready to put those in just as soon as I get those, and that for y'all, like I said, it'll be a couple of minutes. Yeah, I'm picking this up days and days and days later. I had a lot of stuff I had to do. I cleaned up the garage and that took me forever. But I had to get all that dust that y'all saw before on the car and the floor and stuff off, move a lot of the stuff out of the center. Yeah, it's back messy again, but it's because of this. Yeah, I've got the pieces for the actual floor itself down. Now I'm finna wrap them in this felt. You know, that's gonna be like the very bottom portion of it. And I'm gonna use this contact adhesive to hold it on. And I'm using a spray, or I'm using a paint gun to apply it on there. I'll probably try to show you what I'm doing, but I'm gonna spray the adhesive, get that stuff out of the way. Spray the adhesive on this and around the edges, and then flip this over. And then, but before I put it down, spray the bottom portion of it, and then flip it on over, and then start applying it. And I'll show you how I apply it. Now, don't get me wrong, this is my first time doing any of this, so yeah, it's gonna be some stuff that's gonna be messed up or whatever, but I'm gonna show y'all anyway what happens. And it only get better from here if I keep doing it. So let me get all set up and everything, and I'll show you what I'm putting on there, as in the glue and all. Right, everything is coated. I got it sprayed on there and on there. And from what I read and what I seen on YouTube or whatever, don't put it on until this is dried to the touch. When this is dried to the touch, it's ready to be applied. And it seems pretty dry. Slightly sticky, but dry. Then nothing comes up with my hand. So now I'll put that on there, and I'm gonna have to put you down, but I'll show you what's going on after I get it down there. Look like it's nice and smooth other than that little crease right there. Start pressing it down. And once you press it down, it's down. It's not gonna move, it's not gonna come up. And for the most part, I guess the actual face of it's done. Now the hard part is getting it around these corners. I'm gonna make some relief cuts right here. Could do that now. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is spray the back. Well, I can do it now to get the overlap done. And there again, you gotta wait for it to dry or become dry to the touch before you can put it on there. All right, I got everything pressed down for the most part to where I think it's gonna stay. This is some decent glue. This is some really good glue, that contact adhesive. But this is the back of it before I flip it over. Yeah, got all the edges down. Yeah, it ain't pretty up under here. But this is food and beverage. I'm gonna flip it over to the showroom portion of the of this piece. All right, let's look at this. And boom. Yeah, looks pretty decent. Not too bad. Everything, like I was saying, this is some good doggone glue. You got to put it on both pieces, wait for it to be dry to touch, and then press it on, and it's there. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere right there. Yeah, it's not going to be ready to hear by Ford Takeover. Like I was saying, I was cleaning out the garage, and I'm not routing. I'm not using the router in this garage anymore, throwing that dust. I was going to use it outside, but it's been raining like every single day, and even rained today. So I had this router put on the table so I can route out the hole and a couple other things. But as it rained, I pulled it back inside. But yeah, it's not gonna be ready for Fox. I mean, not Fox Overfest, but Ford Takeover. But I'm getting there. But anyway, let me do the other piece because there's two pieces to this, and I'll get back with you in a second. All right, the front piece is done. I got them both in, and you're probably wondering why that hole was right there in it. Well, I'm gonna show you why. That is why. I'm mounting one of the amps up under. Well, I'm gonna have 1 amp right here, 1 amp right here, space in the middle, and you're gonna be able to see down. And the other amp, I'm gonna get it mounted right up under there. But yeah, came out pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Nice tight fit. Yeah, came out all right. That's gonna be the floor. So stay tuned. We're gonna get the box wrapped and put in, and it's not gonna be that great. It's gonna be some different material, but I'll get to that in the next video. Yeah, not bad. Came out better than I thought, actually. I thought it would be looking a little more crappy than it does. But yeah, that's that. And I'm gonna do something down there with that so it'll look a little bit better. Well, anyway, like I said, it's not gonna be ready for Ford Takeover because I've gotten way behind on it, and the rain kind of slowed me down a little bit. So, you can see what I got up there because I'm gonna do probably a little bit. I'm gonna probably try to somehow wrap that box because I still got to do the beauty panel for the front of it, all that other good stuff. And as you can see, I got the connections in the back already done and all that. So anyway, update number 2. So if you like that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications bells, and get that fresh stuff when it comes out. And we'll see you later.